Perfect Harmony, your live interactive program. And today with me in the studio are three distinguished gentlemen, Vito and the Band. They are an acoustic trio from Kohima, Nagaland, formed in the year 2019. The band is Vito Aomi, Kuluringa, Toka Aomi. The group has so far performed various gigs and shows in and around Northeast states under the aegis of TaFMA Nagaland. They were also invited to play during the G20 Summit 2023, Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games 2023, as well as the Handshake Concert 2022, and many, many more, which we will be discussing over the course of this interview. So, welcome to the program, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Well, it is lovely to have you guys here. And
Thank you.
Before we get on with the conversation and dive into more topics about your musical journey, can you guys reintroduce yourselves and your role in the band, basically?
Okay. Hi, everyone. We are Vito and the Band. My name is Vito, and I'm the vocalist.
All right.
And this is Toka, and I play the percussion.
Hello everyone, this is Kasuringa and I play the guitars for the band.
All right, fantastic. All right, let's dive right into the conversation because I'm sure that the listeners are very, very keen to hear from you guys. So let's begin. Just can you guys tell us a story of how this band came into fruition? How did this band form? Who made the first call, and how did the connection happen between you guys?
Okay, actually, we have known each other for a very long time, and we also used to play together in the churches, and yeah, that's how we formed our band in the year 2019 under the affiliation of TaFMA.
TaFMA, all right. I think that is kind of the origin story for most bands, right? Like most bands, they kind of meet in church, or it's like high school buddies.
Yeah.
So that is a very, very interesting story, and it's good to see that you guys are doing big things. And how would you describe your sound to someone who might not have heard of your band, or is there like any specific genre that you guys are into? You guys can answer collectively.
Okay. As for our sound, we usually play in acoustic set. We don't stick to a specific genre, but we mostly play Bollywood songs and all these countries. Yeah.
All right, very, very interesting. Bollywood and country song. Yes, that is a sound that you guys are gonna hear, dear listeners. They'll be playing 3 cover songs, right? Later on.
Yes.
Yes, that is the plan. So yes, stick around. This is Akashvani Kohima, and keep tuning in. All right, speaking about musical influences and inspirations, I'm sure that you guys, the sound that you guys create has lineage, right? So it'll definitely have a musical influence or someone that inspires you. So who would that be? You guys can answer collectively.
Okay. Actually, we were introduced to music since we were young by our elders.
All right.
That's how we got into music and began pursuing it.
I see. Okay, that's the story, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, short and sweet, but it's good to see that you guys, like I mentioned during the start of the interview, doing big things. And this is kind of a cliche question, okay? I'm sure bishi manura hudina thaigo bari apna ngai du. And especially music scene that actually the question do bishi bari thaigo, especially like pertaining to Nagaland. So who would you say are like your top 5 artists? Because man ek taikla kushi gule do musical man kushi bado bishi thaiga na. There are so many new talented artists as well as the oldies. So you can name 5 like top 5 favorite artists from Nagaland with your paro, and someone who you would like to collaborate with in the future as well.
There are a lot of artists in Nagaland, very underrated and talented artists in Nagaland. So much talent here, and some people need recognition also. We have come a long way from the rock scene to hip hop to rap, indie, so many genres mixed up. And our top 5 artists for me is right now currently Abdon Mech.
Okay.
He's a really cool artist.
Okay.
His aesthetics are really good, and then his style of music is really good. And then you know the band Polar Lights, right?
Polar Lights, yes.
Polar Lights. They are the bomb. They are the best.
One of the best.
One of the best bands, even in India. And then when it comes to hip hop, Moko Koza. Yeah, he's making a name, and he's putting the city on the map for us. So Moko Koza. And then I have a friend named Arshilu. Yeah, he's a really good artist, very underrated. So I'll put him there on the list. and then who else? Maybe Divine Connection.
Divine Connection.
Yeah, those are
Old but gold.
old. Yeah,
Yeah, old but
old.
yes, yes.
Old.
I think that speaks for the entire band, right? I think you.
Yes, yes.
अपना सबला favorite हो परे.
Yeah.
And yes, those are some great names, man. Polar Lights, I've done match. Mokokoza, I'm missing out some of them, but I think they are definitely, paving the way for many artists to come. And I think they are doing something really, really incredible for the Nagaland music industry as a whole. So shout out to those guys as well. And yes, since we are starting the interview now, and to set the tone, to set the mood for the interview, can you guys perform a song for us? Because I'm sure the listeners are very, very keen to hear from you. So can you guys do that?
Yeah, sure.
Can you guys perform? All right, you guys can introduce the song and go ahead with the track.
Actually, this song is called "Don't Close Your Eyes" by Kit Whitley.
Okay.
So we'll be doing a cover. So I hope you guys will like it. I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in your mind, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, let your memories die. When you hold me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, semester to go, and you'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on to this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. But darling, this time, let your memories die. When you love me tonight, so don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. But darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Thank you so much.
That was awesome, guys. Giving you guys a virtual standing ovation, I should say. So that was awesome. And yes, since we're talking about live music, you guys delivered such an amazing performance. We'll get back into the conversation with some live music stories, right? Yeah. So you guys have, like I mentioned during the start of the interview, you guys have performed in like big events such as the G20 Summit, the Nagaland Olympics, the Handshake Concert, and many more, I'm sure. So what has been the highlight of the band so far?
By the grace of God, we got the opportunity to play at different places in and around Northeast states. And we also got to play at the Hornbill stage several times. Special thanks to TaFMA.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Hornbill and like a lot of other big events you guys have done, right?
Yes.
So as an acoustic group, this is out of curiosity I'm asking you guys. Do you guys prefer, as an acoustic group, do you guys prefer a larger crowd, like an open air kind of concert, or do you guys want the intimate coffee shop kind of vibe? Which one do you guys prefer more as an acoustic band?
Actually, both are more preferable.
Okay.
Both are also, but I think according to our set, I think cafes and restaurant would be much better. I think
that's more intimate.
Yeah.
Okay. You can connect with the crowd much
yes,
better.
Yes.
I'm guessing. All right. And regarding nerves, do you guys still get nervous, or is it like far behind you? Since you guys have performed in front of so many people, do you guys still get nervous, or is that far behind you now?
Actually, no.
you don't get nervous at all.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So I think that is a perfect segue for me. I wanted to ask you guys this, because so there'll be people who have sort of stage fright, and they might not know how to combat that. So any kind of advice, tips for them to overcome that fear?
Just take a deep breath and then just imagine the crowd. There are no people, they are just potatoes. Just like that, yeah. Just
so
be confident.
You basically see them as vegetables, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Drink lots of water, right?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's great advice, and I'm sure that the listeners will be taking notes of this as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. Coming back to the topic of your songs, today you guys are going to be doing covers.
Yes,
but
yes.
I'm sure that there's new music in the horizon, and I'm sure you guys are going to be coming up with newer projects and newer songs. So can you guys like spill the beans and let our listeners know they can where they can listen to your newer songs, if you guys have any?
Yeah, we're actually preparing some couple of songs.
Working on newer
we're
projects.
Expecting to release it soon.
Okay.
And you guys can find it on our channel, YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Okay. What is the name of the YouTube channel? Vito and the Band.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And there will be updates on our Insta page.
Okay. Since we are here in the Akashvani studio, can you guys give us a little bit of exclusive or a little bit of taste regarding your new material? Newer whatever new projects that you guys are working on.
Oh, is it like sing or?
Yeah, you guys can show us a riff or like give us a preview. That's what that teaser basically.
Okay.
I don't remember much.
You can take your time. It's fine. You can take your time.
Actually,
You
we're
guys
still
can give
working
up,
on it.
10-15 seconds of it. You don't have to
Yeah.
like do the entire song because you guys are gonna release it soon, right?
Yes.
So just a little snippet of what's to come, so that people can follow you more, right? Yeah.
Okay, actually it goes like this.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, it's not like
Alright,
that.
No worries.
Searching for a remedy, place where my heart needs to be. I need love and serenity. You have all I ever need. Yeah.
All
It
right,
was like
fantastic. I'm sure the listeners are very, very happy to hear that, and I think it's sort of like I think it's safe to say that it's a little bit of an indie song.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say? Okay, good. Fantastic. Awesome. All right. Since you guys are gonna be writing new material, and I've talked to a few songwriters here and there, and musicians in general. And the one thing that they say is the hardest part about doing music is coming up with a song, right?
Yeah.
So what, according to you guys, is like the hardest part of constructing or writing a song? Is it coming up with the lyrical content? Is it coming up with the melody or the production side of it? According to you guys, you guys can elaborate on the answer.
Actually, for me, I struggle with composing the melody and writing a catchy hook. Yeah. For me, that's the most difficult part.
Oh, okay. I think Ed Sheeran said something similar, so you guys are on the same boat. All right. And any kind of advice, like I mentioned earlier, there are so many talented songwriters and prodigy musicians coming up these days, right? But there are people who cannot sort of bridge the gap between songwriting and layering their music over the song. Over the lyrics, I should say. So any kind of advice for those kind of people who wants to reach the next level?
For me, when I write a song, I first hum the melody and then I put in the lyrics.
Okay.
So first step, you just hum the melody, you find the chords, and then you sing. Just hum it, and then later on you write the lyrics and edit.
Okay,
That's
so the music,
for me, that's easier.
Music comes first.
Yeah, I think that's the most
that's the most
easier process.
Okay, all right. Any? Do you guys want to give us a demo, or do you want to save it for later? You can save it for later. Okay, never mind. It's fine. All right.
I think we'll pass that on.
Okay. All right. Since I think we are getting into the technicality of songwriting and stuff, so I'm sure some of the listeners might not get the topic that we're on. So let's lighten the mood a little bit. Can you guys do another song for us? Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, dear people. This is Vito and the Band, an acoustic trio from Kohima, and they'll be performing another song for your listening pleasure. Stay tuned.
Okay, this is a Hindi song. It's called Kasur by Pratik Kohat. It's actually one of my favorite artists from India. So this song is called Kasur, and it goes like this. Gamsang in ki tarah tere ख्वाबों में तेरी ख्वाहिशों में छुपा ना जाने क्यों है रोज का सिलसिला तेरे जुल्फों की ये नमी तेरी आँखों का ये नशा या खो भी जाऊँ तो मैं क्या कसूर है मेरा ये अफसाने इन लम्हों में खो गए हम घायल थे इन लफ्जों में खो गए थे हम अनजाने अब दिल में तुम हो चुके हम ऐसे हैं परछाइयाँ तेरी सांसों की रात है तेरे होठों की है सुबह या खो भी जाऊँ तो मैं क्या कसूर है मेरा क्या कसूर है मेरा तेरी जुल्फों की ये नमी, तेरी आँखों का ये नशा, क्या खो भी जाऊँ तो मैं, क्या कसूर है मेरा, तेरी सांसों की रात है, तेरे होठों की है सुबह, यहाँ खो भी जाऊँ तो मैं, क्या कसूर है मेरा, क्या कसूर है मेरा, क्या कसूर है मेरा. Thank you very much.
Another amazing performance, guys. That was
Thank you
really,
so
really
much.
awesome. And a side note for you guys, that particular song gets requested a lot here.
Oh.
So by Pratik Kohad, that is one of the most played artists here in our station. So I'm sure a lot of people out there are fangirling right now listening to that track. So thank you so much once again. And how about we take a musical break? Right?
Sure, sure.
All right, dear listeners, we will take a short musical break, and this is a song which we were all sort of humming along to it before we went on the air. This is John Mayer with Your Body is a Wonderland.
We got the afternoon. You got this room for two. One thing I've left to do. Discover me, discovering you. 1 mile to every inch of your skin like porcelain. One pair of candy lips and your bubblegum tongue. And if you want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your big plans and break them. This is bound to be a while. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder. I'll use my hands. Your body is a wonderland. Something about the way the hair falls in your face. I love the shape you take when crawling towards the pillowcase. You tell me where to go, and though I might leave to find it, I'll never let your head hit the bed without my hand behind it. You want love? We'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. I take all your big plans and break them. This is bound to be a while. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder. I'll use my hands. Your body is a wonderland. Never speaking again. I'll use my hands. Damn, baby, you frustrate me. I know you're mine, all mine, all mine. But you look so good it hurts sometimes. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder. I'll use my hands. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonderland. Da-da, da-da-da, da-da, 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 da-da.
All right, lovely people out there, welcome back. This is Akashvani Kohima bringing you your Imperfect Harmony program, your live interactive show, and we are still in conversation with Vito and the band, an acoustic trio from Kohima. Well, we've been talking a lot about songwriting and live shows, right? And sort of musical influences. So, along with all that, a person from the outside looking in, they might only see like the glitz and glamour of the stage, and they might only see like the bright lights. But what they don't see is like the behind the scenes and the heart and soul, the energy, time, resource that you guys put into performing or writing music. So, what according to you guys would be like the pros and cons of pursuing music or the music industry in general?
The music industry in Nagaland, it's not easy to make it here. Honestly speaking, we have also struggled. We have come a long way. We have struggled. We're still struggling. We're still struggling artists, and then thanks to TaFMA, we're slowly, gradually growing in music, in the music scene, music field, and then I think for me the pros. I'll start with the cons. The cons of music industry here in Nagaland is there's not enough platform for all the artists. There are many underrated artists, very good artists who are not known to people, and they don't have the platform to showcase their talents. And the also, it's not a con, but if you want to go full-time music, you have to sacrifice a lot of things, your time, your energy, and then usually here the gigs go very late. Okay, so if you're a musician, it's probably that you would go home after 12 or 11, 12 midnight. Okay.
So basically, you'll be a late sleeper.
Yeah, late sleeper.
All right. I think so. In short, let's say that the cons are like getting a space to perform, venues, and moral support also, right?
Yeah.
Because without the people, even if the musician is going up and shredding on stage, there's no point.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a straight message to all the people out there. Go and support your favorite artists. Go and support live music. Buy their music. Follow them on all their social media platforms as well, if you want to keep their music alive. I think that's fair to say, right?
Yes.
All right. We have about 4 more minutes left, so it's almost time for us to wind up the show. So you guys have one more song for us, right?
Yes.
So I'll give you guys the last word as well. So winding up the program, is there any aspirations or goals that you guys are looking forward to with this band? And also you guys can include a special message for your well-wishers and followers out there as well. So the stage is yours. The floor is yours, I should say. Getting used to saying stage.
The goal for now is to release new music, maybe come up with several songs. For now, the goal is that, and then to get more recognition, and then to make a living out of music. And
we Vito the Band would like to thank our supporters and friends for always supporting us, and we hope that they will continue to support us in the future as well.
All right, that is
Thank
a
you.
message straight from the heart from the band, right? So
Yes.
guys, thank you so much for taking the time and being here in the studio. Really had fun listening to the songs that you guys played, and you guys have one more song for our lovely listeners, right? So
Yeah.
we will get to that. And dear people, this has been another edition of your program In Perfect Harmony, your live interactive show. We will be back next Saturday, same time, 5:30 p.m. with another special guest. So tune in next time. And right after this, stay tuned because there'll be the news headlines followed by your sponsored program, Ura Academy. So stay tuned for those as well. Once again, guys, thank you so much. And you guys can take it away. Vito and the band.
Okay, this next song is called It Must Be Love. It's a country oldies music by Don Williams. So I think you guys will like it. Sometimes I get cold and I think I'm on fire, but I'm not. Oh, what a pain I've got. It must be love. There's nothing I can do. All that I want is you. Look what I'm going through. It must be love. It must be love. Oh, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling. It must be love. Something is wrong, alright. I think of you all night. Can't sleep till morning light. It must be love. Seeing you in my dreams, holding you close to me. Oh, what else can it be? It must be love. It must be love. Oh, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling. It must be love. It must be love. Oh, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling. It must be love.
This is Akashvani Kohima, the news headlines. In the aftermath of recent terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, Nagaland police advises citizens to remain alert about the growing threat of misinformation and false propaganda being circulated on social media platforms. NBSE Class 12 Commerce Stream topper Arti Kumari of Ram Janaki Higher Secondary School, Dimapur, advises her younger peers to avoid social media to remain focused on their goal. Snigdha Mukherjee, the top ranker of NBSE's Class 12 Science Stream, emphasizes managing stress through writing or studying favorite subjects and engaging in activities that bring joy to self. Lok Sabha MP S. Supungmaran Jamir writes series of letters to Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizers, J.P. Nadda, drawing attention to multiple healthcare-related concerns affecting the people of Nagaland. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 51,000 appointment letters to youth at 15th Rozgar Mela. UN Security Council strongly condemns Pahalgam terror attack, calls for fighting terrorism in all forms. Ceasefire violation by Pakistan reported along LOC in Kashmir. Search operation intensified after Pahalgam terror attack. Union Power Minister Manohar Lal assures his ministry is committed to fulfill the demand of electricity to the entire country. Union Minister Akashvani Vaishnav launches electronics component manufacturing scheme guidelines and online portal. In Gujarat, more than 550 illegal immigrants detained in massive crackdown across Ahmedabad and Surat. Kailash Manasar Sarovar Yatra applications open for computer-generated selection process. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani tomorrow at 11 a.m. And in IPL T20 cricket, host Kolkata Knight Riders will take on Punjab Kings at Eden Gardens at 7:30 this evening. That is all we have in these news headlines.
Levo viwe che Akashvani Kohima no Ura Academy matoche sedeta tuo Ura Academy utinimie zevi medodi Akashvani Kohima no utinimie zese uzali ufe udiego bekrusi tulikitula matoche hau keseshba Jiz Ura Academy matoche hau no Ura Academy titi chapra mu tinye die ke tumie chagaza kepetau vision liji chu polesda mikrinyo sikeze huo itu no zaye huo chesepar kepukeshe renalitio
Kutike vi haula Ura Academy matoche ke seko peje I am hacha ke Christian no lesda me fatu separ metso tsetse tiche me fashete Soko dono mikrinyo sikeze huo itu yo utemi kruhi ke le jesia lesda yo tiche nikenye anyomedze ke baki tuwate deri akelhuza tichi hesoru tsokele fezovor di tichi nikenye di kere thata chenu nesepar metse tsasa the uti khapie nichumie zeke peroke tse itu pemedi mikrokobu uti sesipie unyonyogi komakeni chele nutsa chathacha pengu kezasan je keriu puti se sitze doho Uke penyefe peti petepi utsasa. Sala uti khile.
Please like and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for the latest contents. Also, follow us on all our social media handles.